Understanding amphibology and the use-mentioned distinction. Hello again. Today, we'll explore another type of logical fallacy, amphibology. This fallacy arises when ambiguous sentence structure leads to multiple possible interpretations, often confusing the argument. We'll also cover a related concept, the use-mentioned distinction. Amphibology occurs when a statement is structured in a way that makes its meaning unclear or open to misinterpretation. This ambiguity can be accidental or intentional, but it often leads to faulty conclusions or manipulation. Example: the professor said he would fail the student with enthusiasm. Who is enthusiastic here? Is it the professor enthusiastically failing the student, or the student enthusiastically failing? The sentence structure leaves this unclear, leading to potential misunderstandings. Comparison: amphibology versus equivocation. While both rely on ambiguity, they function differently. Amphibology stems from ambiguous syntax or sentence structure. Example: he saw her duck. Is it an action or a bird? Equivocation arises from a single word having multiple meanings. Example: the bark was loud. Tree bark or a dog's bark? Both can mislead, but amphibology focuses on grammatical ambiguity. 4.1. Use-mentioned distinction. The use-mentioned distinction involves confusing a word as it is used in a sentence with the word as it is mentioned or referred to. This distinction is subtle but crucial for clear communication and reasoning. Example: cow is a three-letter word. Here, the word cow is being mentioned as a linguistic object, not used to refer to the animal. Failing to differentiate between use and mention can lead to illogical conclusions, such as equating the word itself with the object it represents. Comparison: use-mentioned distinction versus hidden redefinition. The use-mentioned distinction focuses on misunderstanding the role of a word in a sentence, while hidden redefinition manipulates the meaning of a term within an argument. Use-mentioned example: the word freedom has 7 letters, so freedom itself must be limited. Hidden redefinition. Example: freedom means doing whatever I want, so laws restrict freedom. The distinction between these errors lies in how the meaning or usage of a term is manipulated. Conclusion: amphibology and use-mentioned confusion can create misunderstandings and derail logical reasoning. Recognizing and clarifying ambiguities, whether in structure or semantics, is essential for effective communication. By being mindful of how language is structured and used, we can avoid falling prey to amphibology and use-mentioned errors. Clear thinking starts with clear language.